It is often said that the scariest things are those that appear normal at first, and that's the case in our first video today. Somewhere in the world, a man looked up to the sky and saw what looked like a very big bird flying in the sky. He wasn't going to pay any attention to it, but something told him to look again, and when he did, what he noticed shocked him enough that he had to make a video for the rest of us to see. Let's take a look. Just like I said earlier, I'm sure it looked like a bird to you, but if you pay closer attention, you'll notice just how strange that creature is. Firstly, how many birds are big enough to be noticeable when they're flying so high up in the sky? Secondly, the flying patterns of the creature and how it keeps trying to stick behind the clouds is quite unusual. So the question I have for you is that really a bird or is it something else? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. I'm sure we all know what an electric fish is, but have you ever seen one in action? Well, you're about to. For those who might be a bit confused, let me give a little explanation. An electric fish is a type of fish that can generate electric fields. Electric fishes are divided into two categories depending on the strength of the electricity they discharge. So, there are weakly electric fish and strongly electric fish. The most common strongly electric fish is the electric eel, which can generate powerful electric shocks up to 600 volts, and you're about to see it do just that in this video. Take a look.
No. 哇，它太亮了，好漂亮！正口，哇，是个正口，好漂亮，好大。
There's no other word to describe what we just saw, except amazing. I can definitely say that this is my first time seeing something like this. But what about you? Tell me about your experiences with electric fishes in the comments section. For the scientists in the house, this next video will make you question the laws of physics. The purpose of an aeroplane is to transport people by moving through the sky, and that means that a plane that stands still in the sky should be impossible. But that's exactly what a group of friends living in Mexico noticed one random afternoon. Let's take a look.
Está quieta. Está quieta. Mírenla, miren esa avioneta. Yo no sé. Está planeando. Hey, sir, take the airplane. Mírenla, mírenla. Se está dejando llevar por el aire. Pero miremos bien eso. Miremos esa vaina, el viento. ¿Está filmándolo? Claro. Totalmente quieta. No se mueve. Parece un helicóptero. ¿Entiende un helicóptero? No, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué tal de que se vaya en pica?
This is one of the strangest things I've ever seen. And what's that behind the plane? I have zero idea what exactly is going on here, or why the plane is staying still in the sky. If you have a better idea than I do, please share it in the comments section. If you don't believe in ghosts, this video is gonna change your mind. A man in Honduras was in a hospital visiting his relative when he noticed that the energy in the corridor was off. He became very cautious and decided to get his camera out to record whatever was about to happen. Just as he got his camera out, he saw a ghost come out of one of the rooms, looking left and right before it started to move. But seeing is believing, so watch this video to confirm. That's one of the most creepy things I've seen in a while. When you think about it, the location of this ghost makes a lot of sense because a hospital is probably the most common place to find a ghost, since a lot of people die there. I think what makes it so creepy is how the ghost looks around before stepping outside the room. The cameraman ran away in a panic, and I probably would have done the same. Do you believe in mermaids? I do, and this video has just strengthened my belief that they exist. If you're not yet a believer, this is your chance to change your mindset. This man named Eric is someone who strongly believes in mermaids, and he often goes on trips to search for them and get evidence that they exist. For a very long time, his trips were unsuccessful, and he wasn't able to get any mermaids on camera until this lucky day when he came across one. Let's take a look at this special video Eric was able to get for us. Amazing, right? Turns out that mermaids actually exist. And not only that, they look just like we thought they did. I've replayed this video many times just to watch that colorful tail sweep past the camera again. What do you think about Eric's encounter? Are you a mermaid believer or not? Let me know in the comments. We're not done with the ghost sightings yet. This next video is another proof that ghosts are real. If you still don't believe in them after this, then there might be no saving you. These guys were on their way home around 2 a.m. when they ran into someone. The person had come out of nowhere, and the driver couldn't stop the car early enough. Panicking about the fact that they had just hit someone, the passenger got out of the car to see how the person was doing, but he wasn't prepared for what happened when he got out of the car. Watch this. Turns out they didn't actually hit a person, but a ghost. You can see both guys searching everywhere for the person they thought they had run over, but there was nothing. If you were paying attention at the beginning of the video, you would see that the figure crossing the road was actually translucent. This is definitely strange and scary at the same time. Paranormal activities have been happening for a long time, and this video that was taken by a CCTV camera in 2014 is proof of it. A man named Feldwald was working as a security guard in Saarbrücken, Germany. One morning, someone came to complain that their bicycle had been stolen the night before. Feldwald had the brilliant idea of checking the cameras for who had stolen the bicycle, and while checking it, he saw something that sent chills down his spine. Turns out, the bicycle had been stolen, but by an invisible person. Watch this. The CCTV camera caught the bicycle moving by itself in the middle of the night. As you could see, no one was riding it. There have been different theories about how the bicycle could have moved on its own, and the most common is that a ghost was riding it. I agree with this theory. It's just the only thing that makes sense. Whatever it was, one thing is for sure, it was not a human. We're not done with the ghost sightings yet. This next video is another proof that ghosts are real. If you still don't believe in them after this, then there might be no saving you. These guys were on their way home around 2 a.m. when they ran into someone. The person had come out of nowhere, and the driver couldn't stop the car early enough. Panicking about the fact that they had just hit someone, the passenger got out of the car to see how the person was doing, but he wasn't prepared for what happened when he got out of the car. Watch this. Turns out they didn't actually hit a person, but a ghost. You can see both guys searching everywhere for the person they thought they had run over, but there was nothing. If you were paying attention at the beginning of the video, you would see that the figure crossing the road was actually translucent. This is definitely strange and scary at the same time. Despite all the videos of aliens I've seen over the years, I've never actually seen an alien baby. It made me start to wonder if aliens were even born at all, or if they just came into existence fully grown. But after seeing this video, I can say that my curiosity has been satisfied. In Bihar, a person noticed something weird on their balcony. After studying it for a while, it became very clear that it was an alien baby. Watch this and see for yourself. This sight is so unusual that many people gathered to take turns looking at the alien baby without getting too close. If you heard there was an alien baby at your neighbor's house, would you go there to take a look? Still on the topic of aliens, what do you think they look like? We've all thought they look so different from humans, but what if there were some aliens that look just like us? What if the only thing that differentiates us is something as simple as them being able to turn their hands backwards? This woman in a bar was seen picking up her beer with her hand turned backwards, and it has made many people wonder if she's an alien. Let's take a look at this. That is definitely strange, and I can see why people think she's an alien. The scary thing is that she looks so normal. Does that mean your best friend could actually be an alien? Maybe we should start watching those around us to make sure they don't have any special powers. We've looked at many strange creatures, but this might be the strangest of them all. A group of tourists were hanging around an old cave in the water when they heard some strange sound. It sounded like someone was in trouble and calling for help. They decided to go closer to the cave to figure out what was going on, and they found this strange-looking creature caught under a rock. Even though they were scared, the creature seemed really friendly and harmless, so they decided to help it out. They took this video after they saved this very strange creature.
So we're gonna move. Yep. Super. We're gonna move. Monya, I got this for you. So we're gonna move over there.
I don't have any idea what kind of creature this is. It looks like a masquerade of some sort, but also has some human features. Let me know your theories about it in the comments. This next video is quite a shocking one. In Queensland, Australia, residents woke up one morning and found the carcass of a pig. The pig wasn't just dead. It had been ripped in half in a very clean manner. What was even more shocking was the extremely large footprints that surrounded the carcass of the pig.
You got a cigarette box?
No, there's probably a boot next to it. Fucking ripped clean in half, and then this next to it.
Got a good shot of it? That might be a better one there.
And it's going up the hill.
Hey, what about just digging a hole and burying it? It's only 2 grand. Yeah, that's right. What about up there? What's up there? Oh, that's not it. Well, you can see where something's dragged it down there.
Yeah.
I didn't look to see if the other car's still up there. Your boss would have his eyes open up.
It's very clear that it wasn't a regular animal that did that. If the size of the footprints doesn't let you know that the culprit is Bigfoot, think about how the pig was ripped apart almost surgically. There's no animal in the jungle that is capable of doing that. What do you think? In April 2024, a man in Chile noticed some strange lights on a mountain ridge. They looked like the headlights of a car at first, but when he moved closer, he could tell that it wasn't a car. There are different theories about what the strange lights are, and I'd like to know what you think after watching this video. Take a look. Some people think the lights are a type of aliens, especially because they can be seen floating above the ground at some point. They seem to be scanning the ground for something, but no one has any idea what they could be looking for either. We're wrapping up today with a video of a bleeding tree. Yes, you heard that right. This man went into the woods to chop down trees with his friends. When they cut down one of the trees, they noticed the tree had some red stains on its surface. What was most surprising is that the red stain wasn't dry like you would have expected. Because of how strange it was, they decided to cut into the tree to see if anything was going on inside, and they were very shocked when they discovered the blood. Take a look at this. I don't see any logical explanation for why there is blood inside a tree. I wonder how it got there and where it came from, but I guess we might never know.